Hi everyone, welcome to Mindful Crafts and More. I'm Katrina. If this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome. Take a look at this video or any of my other videos, and if you find yourself inspired, join my channel. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate you just hanging out with me for a bit. So, hi everyone. I am doing an update for PK and Friends puzzle play. Grab one of yours and start today. This is an awesome collaboration that I am doing along with my Yarny Bestie Pricilla from Distinctively Handcrafted. She gifted me a beautiful puzzle that was 1,500 pieces and then recommended that we consider doing it together. Well, we didn't want to just do it all by ourselves, so we invited each and every one of you, if you wanted to come along with us, grab one of yours and start today. We have a couple of other awesome content creators who also have beautiful 1,500 piece puzzles, and they are working on theirs as well. So that is none other than the beautiful Dana over at Creatively Created Crochet. She has a 1,500 piece puzzle and she's working on hers, as well as the beautiful Setta over at Setta's Place. She has one also that is so beautiful. Now, for many of us, we do have different puzzles. They are all each one 1,500 pieces. So please go and check everyone out, see the progress that they're making, and cheer them on, because it is quite a bit to do a 1,500 piece puzzle. And sometimes we just need a little bit of encouragement and motivation. Okay. So please, by all means, go and check out Priscilla. I do believe that she has a playlist that she has created. So please go and check it out, see what she's up to. Now, the content creators that I mentioned are not only doing puzzles, they're doing a lot of other things too. So please check them out, see what they're doing, and just be inspired. All right. Now, if puzzles aren't your thing, that's okay. There are a lot of other things that you can do while we are working our puzzle to be creative and get some good dopamine release, which is a wonderful hormone that gets released in our body when we are working on something and get a sense of, yeah, all right. So, yes, please grab something, do it, be creative, and hang out with us for just a little while. Okay. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share with you the progress that I have been making on my puzzle. So, hold on for a moment. I am back. So as you see, I am making more and more progress. It is getting fuller and fuller. And as you see, the buildings have just started to really come to life. And the bridge is all complete. And I am just so happy and excited to see the puzzle just continue to be transformed as we are piecing it together. This is just a beautiful puzzle. And I am just so appreciative to my Yarny Bestie Pricilla over at Distinctively Handcrafted. This was an awesome thing that she did, and I am just forever grateful. All right. So, yes, please don't forget, check her out, see what she's up to, and the other awesome content creators too. Now, in addition to the beautiful puzzle that we've been working on, I've been doing some other things as well. All right, and first, I didn't tell you guys what I am wearing. So I am wearing a beautiful cropped top, and this was made by my YT bestie, none other than the beautiful Jeanette over at DIY Creations and DIY Life. And I just love it. It fits perfectly. She did a wonderful job on it. And I love being able to wear it. And even though it is open, it really does provide some warmth, believe it or not. So I usually will wear it either with a tank or a tee. And I love it. Thank you so much, Jeanette. You do beautiful work. All right. And like I told you in previous videos, when I have something that I have either purchased or been gifted or won from one of you guys, I really do cherish and appreciate it. And I definitely get good wear out of it. So, yeah, okay. So, please go ahead and check out Jeanette's channel. She has beautiful tutorials that you can follow to make items for yourself. She also has an Etsy shop that you can check her out. And by the way, I didn't mention, but Priscilla also has a beautiful shop for her beautiful handmade items, and her sons do too. They are along with her and just they're very creative and just have lots of stuff. So please go and check them out and maybe send some business their way. Okay. All right. So now, in addition to the puzzle, I also have been sharing with you guys, can you guess the C to C? All right. So I would like to share with you the one that we did at the last video, and I believe that it was this one. All right. So this is a C to C, and I shared it with you guys and asked you, did you know what stitch pattern this was? All right. So now some of you guys guessed it, and I don't tell you in the comments whether you guessed it right because I want to wait until I do a reveal in the video. But for those of you guys who guessed it, this is a single crochet corner to corner. All right. And so as you see, the stitches are in a diagonal fashion. So it was started in one corner, we expanded it, and then we started to do decreases to get to the opposite corner. All right. So this is a single crochet corner to corner. All right. So I am just enjoying doing these. Can you guess the C to C? You guys are really good and have a good eye for the stitches. And I think that's wonderful if you can take a look at something and you can kind of guess what the stitches are by being very familiar with how the stitch is made and what it looks like. All right. So yes, this is single crochet. All right. So now I have a new one for you. All right. So this one, I don't think it's very difficult, but I think you guys should be able to figure it out. All right. So are you ready? Here we go. So this is a C to C. It's done in C to C fashion. I want you to see and take a really good look at it. All right. I'm going to flip it on the opposite side to see if you can tell what it is. All right. This is a C to C. All right. Flip it back. So if you can guess it, please put the answer in the comment section below, and I will be sure to let you guys know in a future video what stitch pattern I use to get this square. All right. And again, it's really, really beautiful to see that there are so many different variations that you can use when you are constructing something if you understand how the stitches are made and how the technique is made. All right. Okay, so next, I'm working on a charitable project along with Gigi, the Crochet Queen. Gigi came up with a wonderful idea to work on blocks for Warm Up America. And the squares that are recommended are a 7-inch by 9-inch measurement. And so I had shown you guys previously that I had worked up a few, some in knit and some in crochet, but that one of the ones that I had done, and I was trying to do 5 at the time, but one of them, unfortunately, was too large. I didn't want to frog it, so I was just simply going to make another one. And so today I would like to reveal that one to you. All right, so here is that new block or new one that I have, and this is actually called a block stitch. All right, so it is a crochet block stitch. It is a very beautiful stitch pattern. I'm not sure if you can see it completely, but it does give a three-dimensional type of texture to the finished fabric, and it is a one row repeat. Now this particular stitch pattern, I found it in a vintage Lion Brand yarn book that I purchased from Lion Brand, and it is just so beautiful. Now, I am working on this particular stitch pattern for another project, and that particular project, I'm using a category 1 weight yarn, and I'm using a larger than recommended hook because I want good drape. For this particular project, I use a 4.5 millimeter hook, and I used a worsted weight yarn because for this one, I wanted it to be a more dense fabric and I wanted it to be nice and solid, okay? Because this is for warmth for a blanket, okay? Now, I will say, when you are working on projects, there are a lot of things that you have to keep in mind. And if the drape of the fabric is important to you, then you consider either changing your yarn or changing your hook or something like that. And that can greatly help you with your drape. If you're looking for warmth or a more dense fabric, you can use a smaller hook or you can uh, use more than one ply, and that will help you to accomplish that goal also. Okay, so just knowing and understanding a few little differences can help you out. Now, with this one actually worked up pretty quickly for me compared to my other project. My other project, because I'm using the thinner yarn and a larger hook, it's going to take me a while to get through it. And this was actually done as a sample so that I could get accustomed to the stitch pattern. And I thought while I was doing it, I may as well make a finished item. And that ended up being a Afghan square to go to Women of America. So I have another one and I'm really happy with it. And yeah, just a beautiful stitch pattern and I really do like it. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for today. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to put in a um, puzzle for today. So I do apologize for that. I'm hoping to be able to get back to doing the word puzzles because I do enjoy bringing them to you guys. But I'm trying to make sure that I am keeping up with my jigsaw puzzle and giving you guys updates on that as I am a little bit behind in doing the updates. Okay. So I hope you guys will understand and I promise that I will get back to them. All right. So I'm going to end it here. I hope that each one of you are having a wonderful week and are doing well and are staying healthy. All right. So that's all for now. To each and every one of you, do everything you can to be mindful, do everything you can to be at your best health. And by all means, guys, continue to be crafty every day. Be inspiring, be inspired, share your gifts. All right. And please check out all the awesome ladies that I mentioned on today's video, okay? And that is Priscilla over at Distinctively Handcrafted, Dana over at Creatively Created Crochet, Setta over at Setta's Place, Jeanette over at DOY Creations and DOY Life, and Gigi over at Gigi the Crochet Queen. All right, so I look forward to seeing you guys again in my next video or one of yours. Bye-bye now.